A state's most confidential information must be protected very strongly because the state's secret information includes measures to keep the state afloat in times of crisis. If these measures are known by other states or groups, they can be misused. Security concerns of the state can be used by the enemy. For this reason, confidential information must be robustly protected. Today, depending on technological developments, all information is stored on a computer media. The protection of data, information, and documents in digital environments provides great technical convenience. Developing technology can also ensure the security of data at a high level. However, as technology develops, it becomes easier to find the vulnerability of the systems. For this reason, there are many cyber wars, and it became very difficult to ensure the security of information. Technical failures, especially in times of crisis, can cause very dangerous consequences. Critical information published on a Russian website recently attracted lots of attention. The situation was a major scandal for Russia. The information revealed contained important details about Russia's secret service and confidential information of the states. For this reason, the leaked information was quickly removed, but great secrets were revealed. While these developments occupied the agenda, another developments that emerged attract a lot of attention. According to information obtained, Prigozhin, the former leader of the Wagner group, handed over his inheritance before he died. In case something happens to him, the Wagner company and Prigozhin's personal assets will pass to the person whom he transferred them. In the days when the war continued, the information that emerged after the Putin tried to bring Wagner back to his side confused the agenda. Now, if you're ready, let's examine the developments together. Russia has been shaken by a major scandal in recent days. Measures were taken quickly after the scandal, but the information that emerged was very worrying for Russia. Russian authorities accidentally published confidential information in the country on the internet. A lot of confidential information has emerged, including the addresses of secret military buildings, institutions, and spies' homes in the Moscow and St. Petersburg regions belonging to the Russian security services. This information was very important for Russia and contained the most confidential information. The information was published on the website of the Moscow municipality as part of the project called File Center. The 434-page document titled Special Group on the municipality's website clearly contained classified information. After the discovery of the breach, the documents were quickly removed from the site. The exposed information included the addresses and characteristics of the several secret government facilities. Among them were the homes of the officers of the General Staff of the Armed Forces of the Russian Federation and the addresses of ammunition depots and spy houses belonging to Vladimir Putin's secret service. The fact that the project called the File Center was initiated by Mikhail Khodorkovsky, who has become an opposition figure in Russia, has raised some doubts. The possibility of the sabotage by the opposition within Russia has emerged. In recent days, the unsuccessful news from the front made the opposition in Russia express more criticisms. According to the information obtained from local sources, the emergence of the opposition movements in Russia is seen as the inevitable reality with the effect of the upcoming elections. However, the suspicious disappearance of those who opposed Putin's government in previous periods causes opposition movements end quickly. It seems that a secret opposition movement is trying to re-emerge in Russia. The secret documents that emerged contain the signatures of Russian officials. They were signed by Vyacheslav Tursunov, head of the Housing and Communal Service Department, and Andrei Kovalev, director of Senior Gizbet, which sells electricity to subscribers in the Moscow region. Their signatures were followed by the approval of the mayor of Moscow, Sergei Sobyanin. The documents also contain details of two houses associated with Russia's Foreign Intelligence Service, which were used to conduct the special operations. Following the scandal, the Dossier Center announced that these details are considered state secrets. According to our information, the majority of such facilities and buildings are located in Serebryany Bor area in northwestern Moscow. Prominent Russians, including the Russian Orthodox Patriarchs, live in this area. The Dossier Center said law enforcement officials who own property in these areas indicated in the 432-page document approved by Sobyanin that buildings were linked to the intelligence or counterintelligence. A small building on Leningrad Boulevard in Moscow, said to be occupied by intelligence officers, is listed in the documents under Military Unit 28178. The file center said that this meant it was linked to Russia's Foreign Intelligence Service. The location of an ammunition depot in the Leningrad region also appears clearly on the list. No statements has been made by the Russian authorities following the discovery of the documents, but the fact that the accessed document will be locked was enough to show the seriousness of the situation. It is still unclear whether these leaked documents were published on purpose or as a result of a mistake. Authorities are expected to make statements on this issue in the coming days. While Russia was dealing with these scandals, a claim that emerged while Russia was dealing with these scandals made the agenda quite active. The allegations indicate that Yevgeny Prigozhin's son will take over his inheritance. However, the fact that this inheritance includes the control of the Wagner private military company makes the situation complicated. The emerging information says that according to the terms of Yevgeny Prigozhin's will, his 25-year-old son Pavel inherited control of his assets and business empire. Prigozhin's will also included in the published footage. Prigozhin died under suspicious circumstances in a private jet crash in August. Signed on March 2nd and notarized, the document allegedly names Prigozhin's 25-year-old son, Pavel, as the sole heir to his extensive assets, including the Wagner Group. These allegations are further strengthened by the fact that Prigozhin's son Pavel applied for inheritance in early September. According to the statements, Prigozhin's son Pavel is all ready to collect all the debts belonging to his father. According to information obtained from local sources, the Russian Defense Ministry owes around 800 million to Prigozhin's companies. Although this debt amount has not yet been confirmed by the official authorities, local sources state that the allegations are true. The most important point is stated as how Wagner will take this stance in the case of Pavel Prigozhin as the heir and whether he will stand by Russia. According to information from local sources, there are claims that Pavel Prigozhin is actively negotiating the return of the Wagner personnel to the war zone in Ukraine. However, these claims cannot be confirmed, and it is unclear whether Wagner fighters will be incorporated into different military structures. All these uncertainties are expected to be clarified in the coming days. In the meantime, it is highly likely that there will be an intense days between the Kremlin and the other powers. What do you think about the leaks of Russia's classified information? Do you think there was a deliberate intent or a mistake in the classified documents scandal? What do you think about the inheritance of Yevgeny Prigozhin to his son? Do you think Pavel Prigozhin will be able to inherit his father's legacy? What do you think about the opposition movements inside Russia? We care about your opinion. Please share it with us.